Hello, today I'm going to be making a follicular phase lunch. So this is going to be a chicken salad recipe, pretty simple to put together, and we're going to be using this all week, or I'm making it for my follicular phase, but my husband also is going to enjoy the benefits of me making this bulk recipe. So it's going to be a very large recipe so that you can use it all week and just have lunches ready to go for this this phase. And we're going to be using organic chicken breast, and that is great for B vitamins to help with the hormone production during this part of your cycle. And then also chicken has a lot of protein for cell rebuilding as you are getting ready for ovulation. It also is high in iron to replenish anything lost from menstruation. So chicken's a really great main ingredient during this time of month. And then also I'm going to be using a avocado oil based mayo. Not only I just think it's delicious, it's healthier. Avocados also have a lot of fiber and potassium, which is going to help support your gut and helps regulate blood sugar. And then in addition, they have a lot of vitamin E, which acts as an antioxidant, which supports our reproductive health. And having chicken and avocado together really helps stabilize blood sugar, helps with hormone synthesis, and then also helps with our muscle repair and our energy during this time of month. So this is going to be an easy recipe. So we're going to get started. I'm using, like I said, organic chicken breast, and I'm just going to start boil that in the Instapot. If you don't have an Instapot, just look up boiling on the stove. I'm sure most people have boiled chicken before. So we're gonna start with that step, and then it has to cool, and then we'll put together the rest of the ingredients. So I've got between 3 and 4 pounds, I think it might be like 3.5 pounds of chicken breast here in my Instant Pot. And then I've got 1.5 cups of water. So I'm just gonna add that to the Instant Pot. And I also did salt the chicken slightly, just to give it a little bit of flavor. Just a base here. I'm gonna put this on. And we're gonna do the Instant Pot for 10 minutes. I just wanted to add the little PSA. If you are having trouble remembering like not only where you are in your cycle, because that's kind of hard to keep, not hard to keep track of. I used an app called Flow, it helps me. But on top of like tracking your cycle, remembering exactly what you're supposed to eat at each phase. If you're struggling with that, because I was, and I just kept like having to refer back to like Pinterest and different things and be like, wait, what am I supposed to eat right now? And I have some books on it as well. But I just went ahead and created like a little chart that's easy to follow. It lists all like the main things you should have during each phase to really optimize your phase and cycle sync for the full month. And so I just made that into like a printable. You can just print it out and put it on your fridge if that's helpful for you. I'll include a link below. But that's been really easy for me to follow and just be able to like a quick guide when I'm going into the fridge and be like, oh wait, what am I supposed to eat right now? And I just peek at that and be like, oh, okay, so I know this is the kind of snack I can have. This is the kind of dinner I should have tonight. So just wanted to add that here if that will help anyone. Okay, so the chicken is done. I got a little distracted, so it's been like a slow releasing or whatever for 45 minutes. But I'm just gonna do this and make sure. Check it's cooked through. If you release right away, or I might still attempt this to make sure, but chicken should be 165 degrees. Make sure it was cooked through all the way. So I'm just gonna put these into my mixing bowl. This is my favorite way to shred chicken, is just putting it in a mixing bowl and doing it in my KitchenAid. Or you could do it with a hand mixer if that's what you have. So this was 5 chicken breasts I did here. And then I'm gonna add in about 1/2 cup of water to this chicken from the broth that it made, just to make sure it's like still moist and doesn't get super dry while I am shredding this, and then we'll get the rest of the ingredients together. So while the chicken is cooling, I got everything else together here, and I'm gonna do all the chopping prep here. And then these are just the other ingredients. So we've got celery. We're gonna do red onion. I'm gonna add jalapeno this time and kind of spice it up a little. I've got salt, apple cider vinegar. I'm just gonna try to add some like Valentina hot sauce and our avocado oil mayo. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop the celery pretty small chunks, finely dice the red onion, and finely dice the jalapeno. So I'm gonna chop up about 2 cups of celery, and I like my celery fine, so I did a vertical cut before doing this small chop here. Sorry if I'm giving anybody anxiety over my chopping. I'm aiming for like a cup of red onion, so we'll see how much this does. This is 1 onion. And again, I like to do it really fine. Like super huge chunks of red onion to bite into. Oof, I'm already crying. Oh my god. Anybody have tips for not crying? Because freaking onions always get me. This makes me want one of those choppers. Does anybody have this? Let me know how they are. I'm not very good at this. Whew. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Okay, last is the jalapeno. And I'm gonna do, I have 6 of them, but I'm not sure if I need that many. Maybe half a cup of jalapeno. And I'm gonna try to do this really fine as well, because I don't think I want to bite into huge chunks of jalapeno either. So that technique. Okay, now I'm gonna measure out a cup and a half of mayo. So I've got half a cup of apple cider vinegar, and I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of my hot sauce. It seems very weird to mix these together, but I'm hoping in the chicken salad it tastes really good. Okay, then I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt to that as well. And lastly, I'm gonna do half a teaspoon. I'm gonna start with half a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm gonna get that all mixed. Chicken breast in here that is cooled off. Okay, so now I've got everything together here. I've got my shredded chicken, the mayo. This was the apple cider vinegar, salt, pepper, and the hot sauce. And then I've got jalapeno, red onion, and celery all chopped. So I'm just gonna do a hand mix here now. I think I'm gonna start with the chopped ingredients. Oops, got a good mix. Sometimes I do this in the KitchenAid still, but it was like struggling today. Okay, so that's all mixed up. Really good mix. That smells really good. Alright, and here is our final product. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so here it is. And now it's time to do a taste test. It's actually really good. If you like hot sauce, do the 2 tablespoons. If you don't, you can omit it, because you do taste it in here. So if you're a hot sauce person, go for it. If you like just a little bit less, do 1 tablespoon. But I think it adds a lot of flavor, and I think it's really good in here. Okay, so the best part about, I love this bowl because I could just put this this top on it and stick it in the fridge. And then this will be our lunch for a few days. So that is a very easy chicken salad recipe. I think my husband's gonna do it on just over lettuce. I think I might make a sandwich or just do this with some like tortilla chips for a little extra crunch, but I think it'll be really good. So that is it for the chicken salad recipe. I hope you guys all enjoy. I will have the recipe listed below, as well as the link to that cycle syncing cheat sheet. So you can print that out, put it on your fridge, have an easy guide for your month. I'm gonna keep posting recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts for each part of your cycle. I'm kind of on this journey. I'm trying to get a really good group of recipes together to always lean back on and have something easy to make if I'm not sure what to have that day. So just make sure to subscribe if you like this content, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.